1, 2, 3, 4, and there's a fifth. They are all prominent ISIS leaders, and they were captured last month by special Iraqi forces in the Middle East. A breaking news alert broadcast on Iraq state media Wednesday featured photos and videos of the captured leaders. The caption below their heads reading, 4 of the most wanted persons hunted by Operation 732. Iraq's intelligence service says the 5 commanders were lured from Syria into Iraq to provide information about ISIS whereabouts in the region. Their testimonies were used to carry out an airstrike in deep Syria on April 19th at the coordinates of an important war committee meet held by more ISIS leaders. At least 2 of the arrested are between 35 and 40 years old. One of the 5 is also a deputy to one of the most revered ISIS leaders, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. Last year, the Pentagon said there were some indicators that al-Baghdadi was still alive 1 month after Russia claimed to have killed him in a strike near the Syrian city of Raqqa. President Trump welcomed the news with a vague tweet yesterday, but provided no details on the operation. Meanwhile, in Iran, thousands attended anti-U.S. protests west of the capital. Demonstrators flooded the streets after Friday prayers, shouting slogans against President Trump and Israel. The protests followed Trump's announcement to pull the U.S. out of the Iran nuclear accord and reimpose economic sanctions once lifted by the agreement. The decision is condemned by several leaders in the Islamic Republic, including Iran's supreme leader. Also reacting to the decision is former U.S. President George W. Bush, who warned against the effects of isolating the U.S. from the rest of the world while receiving an award in Washington last night.
America is indispensable for the world, and the dangers of isolation loom. The price of greatness is responsibilities. One cannot rise to be, in many ways, the leading community in the civilized world without being involved in its problems. As we saw on 9/11, how people live overseas can affect us here at home. When we confront suffering, when we save lives, we breathe hope into the devastated populations, strengthen and stabilize society, and make our country and the world safer.
George W., not the only one with a warning to Trump. The rift between Washington and its allies is deepening. Check out this headline from a French newspaper. It says that France is urging Europe to push back against what they quote as unacceptable U.S. sanctions on Iran.